Hi guys, this is Richard. This is my video about the problems that I've had. I'm still going over the problems that I had from Whitmore High School in Harrow, Middlesex, Porlock Avenue. Um, I got it was like loads and loads of school bullying during that time, and the problem was like people were getting assaulted. I saw Matthew Scarrett get punched in the throat by Marvin Bryan, and then he had to that Marvin Bryan made him say my breath stinks like shit over and over again, like 5 times, and then he made him like humiliate himself. Then Marvin Bryan burnt Mark Bradley's hand with the hot glue gun. And then, oh yeah, um, these guys called Mark Kelly and Glenn White. Um, they, 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 um, they used to pick on Mark Bradley because they didn't like him, so they called him Spud. And then, um, they ripped up his locker. They ripped up the whole door on the locker, and then they spat in it. I'm not sure if they weed in it, but maybe. And then they like ripped it totally, and then they wrote Spud all over it, daubed in Spud, and ripped the door off. So I'm not sure. I know like Mark Bradley used to fight back because he called Mark Kelly Tombstone Teeth because that guy had gaps in his teeth, and then Glenn White he used to call him Kenneth Williams, and then Glenn White ate his school trousers because he had black bits in his teeth. Um, but altogether, our class was like the most disgusting load of filth in the whole. Must have been like in the whole of England. The head teacher was Mrs. Christine Gilbert, so it was an absolute disgrace. Um, it was hard. It was hard, and then some of the teachers were Mr. Goodman. He was design and tech, and then there was some other guy called I can't remember now exactly, but that's some of it. That's some of the problems. Um, it's just like if you've ever been like bullied, and then when I was standing there and I watched Matt Scarrett get punched in the face, I think I just had the freeze response because I was just shocked. I didn't really know what to do because at that time I wasn't really the physical type. I was getting bullied myself because of my hair, and they were picking on me because my dad was older, and then this other guy used to pick on me because my mum was had red hair too. So that was really bad. Um, like I did try to stand up to myself because I actually, yeah, I called Mark Kelly Jimmy Hill because he had a big chin. They used to call him Chinny, and then I called Glenn White Kenneth Williams, and Glenn White had a big nose, but they used to call me, because Nick West used to call me Fergie, as in Sarah Ferguson, and I always hated that so much because he, um, it was like comparing me to a girl. So in those days, it was like the worst thing ever that could ever happen to you. I would have like if you said you were a girl and that so my confidence was gone, and there was this one time that Glenn White humiliated me in front of the whole class of the maths class. He got Mr. Crow, the maths teacher, to call me Wurzel, as in Wurzel Gummidge, because I had dry hair, and so he got me to call that in front of everyone in the class. That was obviously horrible. Got humiliated. Then I think that's one of the reasons why they don't have a girlfriend now, because I was too embarrassed to kind of fight. I was so embarrassed I didn't really know what was going on, and then I wasn't really fighting back. Um, so that's like that's just like some of the experiences. There's loads more as well. There's loads more bad things that happened at that Whitmore High School, and it was just the worst experience I've ever had. It's still I've got PTSD because I couldn't handle those people. I was like quiet anyway, and then all the I had like these nutcase lunatics. That's being nice to them, and they were I was they were nutcase lunatics, and then I was stuck with them for 4 whole years. That the worst of them was Glenn White, Mark Kelly, even Mark Bradley bullied me a little bit, Marvin Bryan, um, and then other people had odd shots at me like Danny Brandt and then this other ugly guy who called me Duracell and something like that. And then because it's easy for them to pick on me because I had red hair, so it's obviously. And then I wasn't really like a loud guy. I think I had depression anyway, so I was quite quiet. Um, I wasn't really. I was all right at football. I used to be quite good at football at middle school, and then I dropped back because of the social things in the and in high school I dropped back because of the social problems that I had and the depression. I think. And I also got a bit lazy as well and weaker, and then I wasn't very good, stuff like that. But um, I was just wondering if anyone else has had. If well, first of all, I was just wondering whether anyone else had bad. I know there was other people that got bullied at Whitmore. That was for me between 1987 and 1991. But I just wondered whether anyone else also had bullying, even maybe before in the years before I went there and the years after. If anyone can leave comments, I'd really like to know because I think like the teachers and stuff. I know you can't be a teacher's pet. You have to stand up for yourself. But that was like people getting assaulted. I mean, that if that was these days, that guy should have gone to the police. And yeah, he punched that guy in the throat, and then he burnt the guy he burnt someone else with a glue gun. That's an assault. So how come he wasn't even suspended for that? I mean, what the hell were they doing? What the hell were they doing? And I saw, oh yeah, Mr. Holt saw that locker, and he didn't do nothing. He just come and had a look, and he had a little frown, and he walked off, and he was a deputy head. So if anyone else is like, if anyone else knows in Harrow, I'd just be really interested to know. So if you don't mind, if you haven't got anything like positive to say, just go and watch another video or something. I don't need any like smart ass comments and stuff. I just trying to get like work out why that school was just so bad, and it must have been the same. I know it's been like rebuilt in 2006, I think it was, but awful, and I'm just having loads and loads of problems. I'm having all kinds of problems now in my later life because of what happened there. So, anyway, I hope you personally you can relate to what I went through, because like if you were like me, you were like quite quiet, quite friendly to people. If you don't enjoy being nasty, because I actually found it difficult to be nasty. If I was nasty to someone, then I would go home and think, oh no, I don't feel good because I don't feel good because I think I've upset someone. I don't really want to do that. I just want to have fun and have a laugh with people and like be friendly and have a nice time, like simple, not like try and run people down or dominate them or anything like that. So if anyone could please let me comment, please, and if you want to write to me to talk about your school bullying, I'm happy to do that. I want to help. If I could help anyone else who's had school bullying, like I'd love to do that because I know how bad it was from what happened to me. So if you're at high school and you're being bullied as well, I'd 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 love to help. So please drop me a comment, and then I hope you found this video helpful. Can you please like this video and subscribe? Because then what I need to do is I need to get some money so that I can like start up a proper channel. Maybe I can like try and start a real charity against bullying, because I've tried to go to a couple of charities, but they're not helping me. And all without moaning, the NHS is just rubbish. They don't help. I think anyway. That's a different comment. But if you wanna, it's a different video. If you wanna watch my video about the NHS, I'll do another one. This one's about bullying. So, please, I hope you like and subscribe to the video, and please come back for more. I'm going to be making more videos about all the problems that I've got and all the things that have happened to me to try and like help. I've had like the worst summer of my whole life, just because of all this bullying. And I'm not, I'm not doing the executive function because I've been bullied, and I didn't fight back properly. So I'm just kind of like, I was like passive, being passively, I was passive from the bullying. I just tried to keep the peace, so didn't fight back properly, and then now, so I've got all these adult problems now because I've had that bullying. And anyway, please like and subscribe, and I'll tell you more in the next video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, well, as far as you can. It's just some things in life are just horrible, I guess, and it's just like trying to process them and deal with them on your own is really hard. I've broken down quite a few times over the last few weeks. I'm just trying to work out why it's gone wrong. So please like and subscribe the videos and come back for more. Thanks. Any good people are always welcome on the channel. Thanks.